Good morning, my home economists. I trust that each and every one of you students had a productive weekend. Great. So, Mark, how did you spend your weekend? You did some revision on the previous class. Yes, very good. So, can anyone remember what was taught in the last class? Yes, care labels. So now I'd like someone to define the term care labels. Yes, Alio. What is the definition for care labels? Care labels are tags found on garments or fabrics which provides information on the fiber content, yes, and specific care needed for the article. Very good. Give her a clap for that. Yes, next person. I'd like someone now to state at least two importance of care labels. Anyone? Justine? It helps to preserve the article. Yes, very good. Give him a clap for that. Anyone else? Yes, Damin. It provides knowledge for caring and cleaning of the article. Yes, very good. Give him a clap for that also. Great. So I can see now most of you went home and did some sort of revision, and I must applaud you on that. So to begin today's lesson, our subtopic will be care labels, symbols, and their variations. And after today's lesson, you will be able to correctly identify at least 3 care labels and their variations. So now students, I have a YouTube video which I would like you to keenly observe. And after the video, I would like at least 4 of you to state what you have observed.
Label give information about the fabric content, how the fabric is made, how it will perform in use. It also indicates the country of origin and care instruction. This presentation focuses on care instructions. Care labels are permanent labels or tags containing care information and instructions. Care label provide instructions on washing, bleaching, drying, ironing, and dry cleaning. They are sewn in place and are not readily visible. Care labeling provides enough information about the care of clothing and textile products. It gives information such as garments are to be washed with cold water or they have to be hand washed. If the color bleeds, it has to be washed separately. It also provides information on garments whether it has to be dry cleaned. In all, it provides information so that the life of a garment can be increased. Care labels are pictograms or icons developed specifically to represent the procedures used in cleaning and care of textiles, and these are easy to understand. International care label codes are based on 5 symbols. The first one is related to washing, which is indicated by a wash tub. This one indicates a bleaching symbol. This is a drying, which is represented by a circle enclosed in a square. Next is a ironing symbol, which is represented by an iron. And the last one is a dry cleaning, which is represented by a circle. Washing is a method of removing soil and stain from the garment using water and detergent or soap and agitation. Washing instructions include washing methods, temperature, and modifications to normal process. Washing instructions are represented by a tub. Washing methods also provide information whether a garment is to be hand washed or machine washed. In case of machine wash, it provides information about the normal cycle, permanent press cycle, and delicate or gentle cycle. Water temperature is indicated by a dots. Less number of dots indicates that fabric can handle low temperature and more number of dots indicate high temperature. Washing warnings are represented by a cross, such as this indicates do not wash and do not wring are being provided for washing instructions. Next is bleaching instructions. Bleaching instructions include type of recommended bleach. A triangle indicates that any bleach can be used when needed. A triangle with diagonal lines indicates that only non-chlorine bleach such as hydrogen peroxide can be used. In case a garment cannot be bleached, then it is indicated by a triangle with a cross on it. Next, drying. Drying is basically done to remove the moisture which is contained in the garment after it is washed. Drying instructions include the method and temperature. The drying method for apparel is tumble dry cycle. Tumble drying will vary from normal fabric, permanent press, and for delicate or gentle fabrics. Drying temperature can be with no heat, low heat, medium, and high heat. Low heat is indicated by one dot in a circle, medium with two dots, and high with three dots in a circle. And the empty circle indicates that fabric can handle any amount of heat which can be used for drying. Drying instructions also include the way the fabric has to be spread for drying. It can be line drawing, drip dry, dry flat, or it can be dried in shades. In shade. Warning can be indicated by a square with a cross indicating do not dry, and a symbol with a circle in a square indicates with a cross indicates that do not tumble dry. Next is ironing. Ironing instruction includes temperature. Iron with one dot indicates low temperature, with two indicates medium temperature, and with three dots means high temperature. In case there is a symbol of iron with cross, it indicates that do not iron the fabric. If there is a cross at the bottom, it indicates that do not use steam while ironing. Next is dry cleaning, which is indicated by a circle. A circle with A indicates that any solvent can be used. A circle with P indicates that any solvent except trichloroethylene can be used. And then a circle with F indicates that only petroleum solvents can be used. It also provides additional information such as it can handle short cycle, reduced moisture, low heat, and no steam finishing. A circle with a cross indicates that garment is not to be dry cleaned. With this, we come to the end of this presentation, and I would like to suggest that we must check the label before buying the garment and must refer the symbols during the usage of garment, as it will ensure that the garment will last long. But these symbols should not be considered as a quality mark of a product. Thank you.
Okay, students, did you enjoy the video? Yes, very good. So, can anyone tell me what is it you have observed? Alia, you have observed it have the do not wash sign. Yes, and that comes under washing. Very good. Anyone else? Mark, you notice it had a do not bleach. Yes. And which method that come under? The bleaching method. Very good. Anyone else? Anthony. Yes, what is it you have observed? It has the iron worm. Yes, very good. And that come under ironing. Give him a clap. One more person. Yes, the main. What did you observe? One wash. Very good. Give him a clap for that. Great. Since everyone have understand the video and learned something from the video, we will read and discuss wall chart as a class. Now students, as you know, there are 5 methods of care labels. The first one we have here is washing. The first point, we have the water temperature. This is known from the number in the tub. And below we have an example of the symbol. The next point, the amount of agitation. This is shown by a bar symbol beneath the tub, which is this symbol here. And finally, we have the 2 bar. Now the 2 dots. This means warm, and it's represented by the iron with the 2 dots in the middle. If you have the no dot and an X, this means do not iron. 3. It is represented using this symbol and the 1 dot. This means cool. That is the iron with the 1 dot in the middle. The next method we have here is dry. We have the circle in square, meaning the article can be tumble dry, and it's represented by this symbol. Next we have the circle in square with X across. This means do not tumble dry. This is represented by this symbol, meaning the clothes or the article cannot be tumble dry. The square with line in the middle, and this means dry flat. The next point we have is envelope looking square. This means line dry. And the final point we have rectangle with 3 lines. This means drip dry. Next method we have here is dry clean. You have the empty circle, meaning the article can be dry clean. This is represented by this symbol here. Next point, circle with line under. Now this indicates its sensitivity to dry cleaning. 3. This is represented by this symbol with a P and the line underneath the circle. We have the circle with A. Now this means normal goods, dry cleanable in all solvents. Meaning the goods can be dry cleaned using all solvents. And it's represented by the symbol. We have the circle with P. Now meaning normal goods dry cleaned in perchloroethylene. And it's represented by the symbol. We have the circle with X across. And this means do not dry clean, meaning the article or the garment cannot be cleaned using the dry method, which is represented by this method. And the next method we have here is bleaching. Now the letters Cl indicates that chlorine bleach may be used. And it's represented by this method, meaning the article or the garment can be cleaned using chlorine. And the final point, we have the X across triangle means do not worry. Now this is represented by this symbol with the X across the triangle, meaning the article or the garments cannot be washed with bleach. Great. So now, since we have finished, good. So everyone understand now the methods of caring for clothing and their variations. Good. So to conclude our lesson, since everyone would have understand what they are, I will now like you to draw in your exercise books 2 symbols for each of the methods of clothing care, that is washing, bleaching, drying, ironing, and dry cleaning. Now quickly do so. I will walk around and check. Good. I love these drawings. All are neat and clean, and all of you got the symbols correct for the different methods. Very good. So for homework, I would now like you to create a small scrapbook on the methods of clothing care, which is the same dry cleaning, ironing, bleaching, washing, and finishing. Good. You create a scrapbook on that, and for each method you will draw, or you can cut and paste pictures of the different variations under the methods. Good. This is going for a prize. So you will go home and do that and bring it for the next class. I must say it was nice being here with you students. I enjoyed today's class. I'm sure you did as well. Especially the parts with the video, it was clear. Good. So I'll now encourage you to go home and share with mommy or daddy what is it you have learned from class today. You can now pack up and leave. Remember to be safe.